Hey guys, what's up? My name is HamdogCDXX and welcome back to another episode of my Danelaw campaign for the Age of Vikings mod on Total War Attila. Yeah guys, in the last episode we did start besieging Chester and I promise you we'd get this battle straight away in the fourth part. So here it is guys, we are ready to besiege Chester. Our army is pretty reasonable. We do have a nice force. We've also got an onager, so that's going to help us taking out the towers. And the enemy force is quite small, but it does have a reinforcing army as well, so we are going to have to deal with them. So it should be a close battle. I mean, the odds aren't in our favour according to the balance of power, but I don't believe that. Now, we could do a night attack, but I want this battle to be the battle to end Mercia for all. So yeah, let's check out the map, see what battle we are playing on, just to get a little bit of an idea. Okay, so it is gonna be a little bit of a tough one. I think there's a lot of towers in this map, but I think we're gonna attack mainly from this side. So let's go ahead and get straight into the battle. Now guys, I've been thinking of doing something all next week, so I think it's I'm recording this now at 0001 on Sunday, so it's just gone Sunday. So yeah, from tomorrow onwards, I want to do a bunch of episodes all week, from Monday to Sunday of next week. I'm gonna try and get an episode of a campaign out, and also a battle replay as well, or some other sort of video on Total War. But I am going to try and get an episode of either this campaign or another campaign out every single day for you guys. So yeah guys, over the course of the next week, please do try and tune in as much as you can. I'll be getting a lot of uploads up for you. So yeah, just wanted to let you know that. But yeah guys, let's get into this battle, and we can actually fight in the snow, and why not? Let's do it for the cinematics, eh? Gotta get that screenshot. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Let's get our men deployed. Now, I think our main entry of attack is going to be this choke point over here and this choke point over here. But firstly, I am going to try and take out the towers. So let's get these onager units, just like so. Let's get the archers spread out just to cover the onager if it's necessary. And we've got some spearmen as well. We can get, I guess, one on the flank, one on that flank, one in the centre, just in case any cav tries to charge us. We do also have our unit of cav as well, so I'm going to leave one in that forest and one. When we put them up here, I guess we can. Let's put one up there. And what else do we have? Just these axemen. They're going to be both. I'll send both of them through this way, and then I'll send this depleted axe unit and this sword unit and probably the general through this way. So I think that's a good battle plan. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Get our men firing at the towers. Let's actually join them. See if we can get a shot off. I'm actually going to go for this tower. Let the II go for the other one. In fact, let me actually shoot the buildings near to the tower, because that usually destroys it faster. Oh yeah, we've done that anyway. And then over here, what buildings we need to shoot? Let's shoot at that one. Let's actually have a go as well. See if we can hit it. Again guys, not actually aiming for the tower. It looks like I've hit it though. No. I think that might go on fire. No, I don't think so. I like destroying, either setting the houses on fire or the walls. So it does destroy the enemy's morale a lot, and also I think it just burns the towers down much more quickly. Did that really not set it on fire? Just knocked it down. Let's keep the barrage going. Let's actually see how it's going on the other side. If we manage to burn it down. No, not quite. Let's get another volley into that part over there. And let's actually get these archers to move up as well and start firing on these spearmen that are pushing forward. They are medium spear infantry, so we will use a heavy shot on them. Oh no, let's actually just use standard shot, because I mean they're pretty, looks like they are pretty weakly armor. Yeah, 6 armor, so we should be able to absolutely wreck them once we get into position. How's this doing over here? it's not burning it down. There we go. That should set it on fire. So let's change our target over to, I think we are going to have to target that one directly. So yeah, as you can see, it's going to be taking fire damage once this one catches on fire, I do believe. I think I'm relying too much on the fire. Come on. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to sally out, but they're not going to get anywhere near to us because these archers are going to absolutely wreck this unit of spearmen. Oh god, they're definitely not going to have fun tonight, picking arrows out of the backside, but oh yeah, this is just absolutely destroying this unit. Oh god, archers are so good in this game when you use them correctly. Trying to get some nice screenshots to see if we can get one of the burning tower once it happens. No, the tower's not even burning yet. What about this one, please? Yeah, this one is starting to burn, so maybe we should start sending our men in. Gotta think about the epic screenshots. I think this battle's gonna be easy enough to win, but yeah, that's the next thing on my mind. Gotta be honest. So that's, oh god, I forgot about that. Okay, let's take the city. Actually, let's just try and take the city. I think they only have this one unit of spearmen, so if we can take the city and then go ahead and turn on their troops, I'm gonna send all of my spearmen over to get ready for them though, and probably the general as well. In fact, I kinda want the spearmen more like that, and then the general over there. You guys just charge in, actually. Get you guys to move up. Oh really, it didn't even go on fire? That's so disappointing after all that waiting, and it gets hit by one shot. Okay, let's just forget about the tower there then. Keep moving forward. See if we can get a nice shot off on these men actually. I don't have line of sight, but I think they're about there, so let's go for a little bit of a lucky shot. No, nowhere near. There, maybe. No, still nowhere. Well, how am I overshooting so much? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this cav inside the city. We should be able to go ahead and take on the majority of the enemy spearmen if we get a nice rear charge in. Let's go ahead and deploy the rest of our forces over here as well. We do have this unit of cavalry ready to spring a trap. I'm going to get it actually closer to the hillside so we can just charge straight on down once the enemy arrives. I hope they're not going to go over that way. If so, that's just the way it is. Let's pull these two units back now as well, and it looks like we're ready. I think we've actually destroyed that unit. Let's get the cav out of the city then. Probably going to be taking a lot of heavy losses. We are out of ammo with the Onaga, which is a bit of a shame, so let's bring that into safety as well. And then we can get our archers all focused over here, and this unit can go and take this tower. So let's stop shooting at our men. That seems like a pretty good idea for now, so let's stick it on fast forward just to get these men over. They are going to take their time walking into position, but should deal with them soon enough. These guys actually get them in shield wall to protect them against the archer fire. It should go down pretty soon. Oh, where did you come from? You're the boat guys. Let's actually send the general in over here. Get these units of axes to come and reinforce as well. We're going to get a lovely cavalry charge off over here though. So let's jump in for that. I'm going to come around, get the enemy's flanks exposed, and this is going to be absolutely devastating if they decide to charge, or they're just going to run into them. Yeah, just going to run into them. They've broken anyway. Bit of a pathetic charge, but you know, not really a problem. Okay, no, not going to get them into shield wall. Well, it shouldn't matter anyway. You should be able to wreck this unit of horsemen. Let's get the cavalry actually being shot at as well. And I'm actually going to pull these guys back to form them up as well. You guys can probably just go and reinforce the spear line. And you guys, let's redeploy you like so. And yeah, we are looking pretty good so far. Well, it's pretty obvious that we're going to win this battle now. So I think we are going to go on the offensive as well. So let's get the general and that thing unit out over there, or sword herdman anyway. Let's start pushing up into the enemy force. They are going to charge into my spear line again, but I think we're going to get them. Oh yeah, that was a nice screenshot. So they are going to charge in, but we were in a spear wall. Probably lost a few more men than we needed to there by moving forward. But yeah, it's not a problem. So we've got our axes getting into position as well. Let's hurry them up, and let's actually start enveloping the enemy force over here as well, and then we'll start moving these spearmen up a little more. Let's get these into a shield wall as well, and let's start shooting at one of these units, and we should again absolutely destroy it. Do have the royal champions there, but I just love seeing these feared spearmen just absolutely get destroyed by archer fire. Not doing it as well as I do like it to, but yeah, I don't think they're going to stand a chance. Let's start bringing these guys in to charge through the spear line, as it is starting to take a lot of force onto it, and we can charge this unit in as well, possibly get the general into battle as well. Why not? You guys keep firing at the cavalry as it pulls away in a what's it called, diamond formation, but it is going to get absolutely wrecked, as that does lower the missile block chance. So I think that's them gone. Let's bring our cav round over here as well. Get you guys into the flank. Let's get a real nice cav charge off as well once these guys form up. It's going to absolutely wreck this enemy general. Oh, and he is not going to survive this battle, unfortunately for him. So, oh yeah, this is just absolutely surrounded by all of our troops. No way of breaking out. Let's see if we can catch a few of them trying to fight for their lives. It looks like here's where the lines formed. Yeah, it's getting cut down. There they go, routing off the field of battle yet again. So I think we should actually pursue this force as well, because, well, as much as we can anyway, because they are the reinforcement force. So I think they will actually mostly survive. Don't know if the general got away. I didn't actually see a message saying that he died. Yeah, it looks like this is the general that's actually got away. So let's get after him. Let's triple speed that. I can tell because it's a feared spearman unit, and that is not what they look like. I don't know if we're going to get there in time. Still got him running over. I don't think we're going to make it. Looks like the general's actually going to escape the field of battle. He had 2 men left in his unit. But yeah, there's not much you can do when that happens. He splits off, used the death of his men to cover his own retreat. Will it be enough? Oh, the other guy got away. Oh, I think we actually would have caught him there as well. Oh well, no worries. Let's go ahead and end the battle. And we should just be able to take that general out straight away anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But would have been satisfactory to kill him in battle right there, right then. Yeah, they do only have 36 men remaining, so I doubt that reinforcement army will survive, to be honest. And our force pretty well. I don't think we actually lost a unit there, which again is always a good thing, as I've been saying throughout this campaign. So yeah, let's see where this puts us on the campaign map. So it looks like Mercia has been completely wiped out, unless we were to subjugate them. But fuck that. So let's go ahead and just occupy the settlement.
Ready for battle.
There we go. So now that we have Chester, I do believe Mercia is completely gone. I don't even think they have any armies left or any fleets either. So I think we can start taking a little bit of a breather because we're not actually at war with anyone. So I think now is the time to take a little bit of peace. And I know our men like war, but you know they can only go so far before they need to replenish their forces. And as you can see, especially with this army, we are struggling a little bit. I would like to get rid of the cav, but it's not really that smart, is it? When you think about it, I mean, I do need to get as many cav units as possible, seeing as we can only get them through mercenaries, but they do take a lot of money from our treasury. But I do think I'm definitely going to lower the cost of this army. So I think if we just merge all of these units together, we can get rid of one spear unit. Just get rid of them. And I think if we get rid of these skull splitters as well, because we can actually recruit them now as well. And why not? Let's get rid of one unit of archers as well. So there we go. That's probably put us in the green about another 100. And over here as well, I think we'll get rid of these spear units and this axe unit as well. And why not get rid of this? I know it seems really mean. Why not? Let's just fire these. But it is definitely going to help us out having that extra 300 per turn, and we can now take the time to just repair all of our settlements, start adding to them as well, getting our economy up as much as possible. So let's see where our borders are. So in Tamworth, again, a reasonable garrison, not the best. Yorkshire, not the best. I think I'd rather keep Tamworth just because it actually has the governor there and it is a walled city. So we're going to leave this army there in case we are attacked by rebels. And you can actually hold Chester in case Wales decides to come at us. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead, end the turn, and start racking some money up. And Oda has the siege, that is the leader of the rebel army. So I'm not sure if that was a civil war army, because we do have a few. Oh no, Oda is actually the king of Mercia, I do believe. When you play as the Mercian faction in the Age of Charlemagne campaign. And that's the Kingdom of Strathclyde. I have managed to remember the Kingdom of Strathclyde, so give me some round of applause for that, please. I don't know why it took me so long. But yeah, another rebellion. What a surprise. We can definitely deal with it with this force, especially if it's in reinforcement range. And it is going to stand and fight. I don't think we need to fight it, but what do they have? I think if we go with an aggressive, surely an aggressive, let's go with a balanced stance. We should be able to win that one. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a good victory for us, but they are going to survive. But we will chase them down if we can. Can we actually get them this turn? No, we can't. That's a little bit annoying, so I think we should pull them back into Torski just in case they decide to attack. Yeah, so it's going well. We do want to get out of this war period though, so the only way to really do that is to increase our public order everywhere. So what can we do to increase public order? Let's develop that land. And can we actually add any public order buildings? I think the hostel does it, yeah. So let's add the hostel. That should help us out. We do have the sacred ground that we can upgrade at some point as well. And or maybe it'd be best to actually get a farm in there. No, we're doing fine for food for now, so that's not a problem. And yeah, I think we should go ahead and end the turn again. Don't really have much we can do while we're not at war. Don't want to start a war just yet. And let's see what else can we put on them. This is a governor, so let's go for corruption, govern province, and let's give them some authority and wealth. There we go. That should be good for us. So yeah, let's end the turn. Definitely want to try and get another battle into this part, seeing as that one was right as the start. But I don't know if we are going to be able to, seeing as most of the actual fights in this part are going to be probably auto-resolves between rebels. I don't think we're actually going to get attacked, but if we do, you know, definitely defend our new homeland, the Danelaw Empire. No, it's not the Empire, but you know. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, another rebellion. Oh no, it's the same one, but they have actually grown in strength since we last fought them. So we are probably going to have to recruit a couple more units over here, which isn't the best, but you know, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. And let's keep going for more civic technologies as we're trying to sort all of that out at the moment. In fact, if I get rid of these units, I can actually upgrade the sacred ground, which is exactly what we need. That's why we keep rebelling. Let's actually see. Oh yeah, so the rebellion is actually happening in this province. So let's see, what can we do. 1600. Looks like that'll take what, 2 turns, and this will take what, 1 turn. So let's go ahead and get that settlement to stop rebelling as well. But we need a couple of turns to save up the funds. Looks like our Danish alliance is actually coming down to help us out as well.
War! We will make your homes a wasteland, despoil your women, enslave your children, and desecrate your ancestors' graves.
Oh, that was a bit savage. But yeah, it looks like they are going to the Kingdom of Ireland in Ireland. They're going to call for war. So let's bring the Danes into this one, considering we're trying to stay out of battle at the moment. And let's just accept that war agreement. I mean, there's not much else we can do. They are going to attack us here, but it's going to be a pretty easy defense. So let's see, what's the best. They've got, again, I think a balanced stance is the way to go over here. Infantry is pretty even as well. So let's go with a balanced stance over here. It's saying that we can't really lose, so let's hope it's true. Yeah, so it is going to be, I think, a victory for us, yeah. So let's kill the rest of them, and we should just be able to chase down that rebel force. Yeah, there we go. So we've taken the rest of those guys out, which is exactly what we need right now, because I think that's given them enough turns to lower the public order. Let's see what's going on here, actually. Okay, why not? Never up for characters getting married in this game. Only increases, especially when they've got good traits for the husband once they marry. So let's give the blessing for that. And let's see what else is going on. So in Tamworth, we did want to upgrade this, and we can actually do that to a small city or a long haul. That gives it basic walls. Let's both have basic walls. Growth +2, wealth +10, and that's public order and growth. Do the garrisons have anything to do? So no, it is just between public order or wealth. I think we'll go with the public order, considering we're having such a big rebellion problem. So yeah, let's go for a long haul there, and we will get that to a mid haul as soon as we can as well, so we can start recruiting some better men. And how are we doing in this province? -40 should be going up once this settlement gets sorted, and this one is -74 but going up. That's -40. Okay, yeah, so this should be what, -1 once that happens. Then once we get this, it should also help. So let's go ahead and the turn once more, then we'll be able to get that muster hall in, and that should sort out the majority of our public order problems. Should start getting us in the green across the board. And I think our war weariness is pretty good at the moment, considering I don't think we've actually lost a battle in this campaign yet. So yeah, it's good. But we haven't really had much of a siege of one of our settlements yet, like a real strong army come and attack us. So let's convert that into a mid haul. We're still waiting for 1 turn for the long haul. And let's check what we can do out over here. So we can add something to Babinber. We'll wait till next turn though, so we've actually got a bit more money to do something with. So let's go ahead and the turn once more. Let's add to his skills again, give him more authority, more campaign movement range. Just 1 second, guys, just having a drink. Ah, I love a nice, refreshing, cool drink of juice. But yeah, everything's going okay so far. I mean, Ilok is over there. We could probably sail over to Downpatrick, but I don't know if we're strong enough yet to go ahead and do that. I mean, especially we do need to add more units to the army if we are going to think about that. And everywhere else seems to be doing pretty well. We've got the fields over there, but I think I'd rather get something in Babemba. What does this actually do? It's going to give us axe headman, sword headman, and armored archers. Do we actually have? We could put one in Mercia in a couple of turns' time. I think we will go for that, but for now, I want to try and get something else which is going to help us out. So we could get another sacred ground. How's the public order doing here? +2. Religious differences is going to continue to drop. So I think we're actually okay there in terms of public order. Now we don't need another hostel. So really, I guess it's out of these three that I would like to choose. So don't want to use anything with squalor. So that's good for growth, commerce, and some food as well. That's good for growth and commerce. So that gives us more money, but that gives us a little bit of food as well. How are we doing on the food front? Pretty well. We still got that other farm that we can upgrade. So let's go for the wine market. That didn't cost too much, I don't think. And yeah, I think that's all we can do for this turn again. I mean, I guess we can start raising up a nice little force. Probably should we use the king or should we use Bjorn? I think I'd rather use Bjorn. But I think I'm going to probably disband the king's army soon, so get him off the battlefield for a while. So let's see if we can. Oh, we can't even reach them this turn. Can we actually recruit another unit? Not quite yet. So let's go ahead. Well, we can, but not anything new. So let's end the turn once more. Then we can get that muster hall starting to be built in Mercia. Kingdom of Wessex wants a pact. Now, again, I'll take it if they give me 900. That was my original offer, and I'm going to stick to it. No, don't want to do it, that's fine. I'm not scared of them attacking us, because as you've just seen, we've just wiped out Mercian forces, and Wessex have pretty much the exact same unit roster. So, yeah, if they attack us, you know, all we need is a few archers, and we can just wipe out all of their spearmen. So that's great. We've got this unit coming over. Yeah, I am actually going to swap all of these guys into Bjorn's army. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get all of you guys moving across. So she go ahead and disband Halfdan's army. So we can get Chester into there. No, get Bjorn into Chester even. And what did it say that we can get if we upgrade this mead hall, which I definitely want to do, into a warrior's hall? We can get axe headmen, sword headmen, and armored archers. So what we need to do is get rid of our archers, because we're going to be getting armored archers. Keep this sword headman unit. What else did it say? Did it say anything about spearmen? No, just the headman. Okay, so we'll keep these spears. I think we can actually recruit. Should we recruit one more unit of spears? Probably, just in case the enemy outcovers, which they usually do. So we've got that, and we've got 8 more units, so it looks like we'll go 4 units of archers, 4 units of... It's not that simple. I think we'll get 4 units of the axe. Is it the axe headmen? 4 units of them. We'll get 2 units of these skull splinters. And then we'll get 2 units of the sword headman as well. So we already got 1 of them. So let's get rid of this unit, and this unit. Uh, these guys are actually well chevron though, so it would be a shame to lose them. I think I'm actually gonna go back on what I said and get the King's army back next turn. So let's end that turn, and then we'll get the King's army back up. Put those. I don't think we need to. I think we can just get fresh troops because we get unit experience on most of our recruits anyway. So we're just waiting on getting our mead hall upgraded, and then we can get a bunch more troops and probably sail over to Downpatrick. So look over here what we've got. We could go for that. Campaign movement range would be nice. Yeah, let's go for the campaign movement range, and let's see over here. We were going to reinstate the legacy of the King Halfdan's force. So let's go with, was it? I don't remember which one it was, but let's just go with that one. And let's recruit Halfdan. And what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, it was.
Ready for battle.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. I've just done this, but you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. I transfer these units, but I'm not really too bothered considering, you know, we can get better units anyway. So let's get rid of them. So we've got our guys there, and we're just waiting. What, I think it's one more turn. No, it's going to take 3 more turns to get that sorted. So let's keep going through the phases. It's just going to shoot through a few more turns until we can get that set up. Well guys, this is the boring part of the campaigns, obviously. If you don't like sitting through all of the campaign, just watching me click all the stupid little buttons every now and then, you can go and look in the description, and I'll always put timestamps in my campaign videos for you to just skip straight to the battles. So if you're just one for like what you like watching battles, yeah, just, you know, go and click on the link, well, the little timestamp in the description, and that'll take you straight to the battles. So yeah guys, well, that's that. So let's continue. We still got 2 more turns to wait to end the turn again. I know, it's so boring. You know what, I think what I'm actually going to do is, yeah, I think I'm actually going to cut 3 points ahead, 3 turns ahead, and then I'll come back to you. Okay guys, it looks like the Kingdom of Islek wants a peace treaty. I don't think I want to go for that, so let's go ahead and click straight off there. They want war with us, you know, they declared war, so I'm not going to give them peace. So let's cancel the peace agreement. And yeah, let's just keep ending the turn again. I'll bring you back, I think, after 1 more turn, and then we should be able to start recruiting better units. Okay then guys, finally we are back. I've skipped through about three or 4 turns into the future from where we where we were last on the campaign map, and we do now have a Mercian rebel force, so we are going to have to deal with that, but I think we we could probably fend it off if it went for Tamworth. We have a pretty strong garrison there. So I'm not too worried for the time being, but we may recruit a new force to deal with them. Or we could actually set them for a war target. Let's see if we can do that. Is it up here somewhere? Where is it? This one? Yeah. And they don't actually have a spot that I can click on, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, so we will deal with them soon, but first things first, I want to start getting some new units. As you can see, got some really nice new units that we can start upgrading, or, you know, hiring anyway. So let's go with 4 units. We actually have 7,000 talons now, which is great. So we can probably get this army all set up now. So it's 4 units of archers. Let's get 2 units of so 1 more sword headman. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 axe headmen. Being the Danes, gotta have a lot of axemen. And what else can we get? I mean, it would be nice to get some more cav, but I would also like to get some of these skull splinters. They're very good in melee. I mean, I know they don't have the best armor, and their melee defense is poor as well. But they are great at melee. I think I'll just go with more axe headman or sword headman, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the axes, to be honest. That is the best choice right there. So let's do that. And that's going to take 4 turns to get our army completely set up. Now, I did also want to recruit another force to go and deal with them. I think what I'll do though is just recruit one general and sort of sally out. But I need to wait for them to recruit for one more turn so that they don't flee the field. So let's end the turn once more. And then we should be able to get a battle in against those rebels. Hopefully they're not the type of rebel force to just bring like 5 onagers to the field, because they just rout once all of the infantry is gone, but and they mainly just waste all of their ammo front unit as well.
Now come the ravens, beaks agape for your guts, eager for our sword work.
So it looks like Scotland now wants war as well, so I'm gonna definitely call the Danes into this one, and I'm gonna put the war coordination target for Scotland. So that is going to be the Danes' job, to go ahead and keep Scotland at bay while I'm going to deal with Islay. So, and I also need to deal with this Mercian force as well. So let's take a look what we've got. We've got 8 units. So we will also have 8 units. We've got 7 there, and I'm going to recruit a single general. Let's make it Ubba. I think he's another son of Ragnar. We're actually going to have to recruit some units and have a bigger battle than I thought. Can't get any cav, which is a bit of a shame. But I think I'm just going to go with a bunch of these archers. What does the garrison actually have? 5 units of infantry. So, no, I don't want to raise another force. I want to recruit. Let's go for a couple units of spears. Oh, actually, I think I need to. In fact, I'm going to hold off on recruiting over here for now. And I'm going to recruit a couple units of spears and a unit of armoured archers as well. So let's go ahead and actually put all of these guys back in. So what was it? 4 of you, oh no, 1 more of you, 1 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and was it, what else? Oh no, 2 more of them, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. So yeah, let's end the turn. We should get a pretty nice battle against that Mercian rebellion, drawing the garrison out as well, and I think they will hold their ground. We both should have 12 units each, or they might have 1 more unit than us. But it should be a battle that we can win. We don't have any cavalry though, so hopefully they don't bring any cavalry to the field. Okay, yeah, and it is going to be snow, so they are going to be taking a little bit of attrition after this turn, but I don't think we're going to leave it that long. We are going to charge out after them and get our garrison to reinforce us. And guys, here is a second battle for this part, so yeah guys, make sure to leave a like for 2 battles in 1 part, and let's get straight into the battle. So let's take a look at the map. It is a land battle, of course. It looks pretty flat and not too much tree cover. They do have 1 unit of cav though, so we're going to have to definitely utilise our 2 units of archers to take them out. They do also have 2 units of archers, but I think we slightly outranged them, and we definitely outclassed them in terms of our archer force as well. So let's actually start the deployment. Again, in the dry, it seems always like we're fighting in the snow, which is a little bit unsettling, but our reinforcements are going to come over from over there, so let's just go ahead and start the battle. and get everyone onto the field. So I think we've got these 2 units of spearmen and a bunch of axe infantry and sword infantry. So where are they? They're actually coming in. Yeah, there they are.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
I'm actually going to start pulling this force over. What am I doing? I'm pressing like all the wrong buttons. I need to find Alt on my keyboard. There you go. Couldn't find it for some reason. Kept clicking caps lock and stuff like that. Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. So let's get all these guys moving up as well. Let's get it into triple speed. I'm going to walk them up. It doesn't look like the enemy is going to come towards us. Which is smart, you know, they do have a Onaga. And I think I would like to send a little bit of a flanking force. So let's send you guys over onto the flanks. And then we've got you. Oh no, I need these guys to hold the front line because they actually have a shield wall ability. So we're going to have you guys over there. Going to send these guys onto the flank. And keep the spears on our flanks over here as well. You guys are going to be in a group as the archers. And I'm actually going to send you guys over there with them as well. And then we have these 2 general units to hold the rear to reinforce the axes if necessary. So my plan with these guys, I'm just going to take them over and try and disrupt the left flank while we make a nice frontal attack on the right. So I think everyone's ready, so let's actually start walking them up. I think we'll get them into loose formation as well, considering the enemy has a catapult. And again, loose formation, let's actually start walking them up again. And I need to remember to put it on play as soon as we get into range of the enemy force. So let's just take a look at where that is. That's about here. So once we get there, I think I'm just going to run them forward. Not really going to take much notice of the Onaga, as I'm sure this force, which I'm actually going to start running now because they're a little bit further away. Once they start firing, yeah, we're going to start running our men, put it onto play as well. Let's see the absolute destruction that they're getting here with the shots. Taking out a guy straight into a shield was not going to stop an artillery shot. So yeah, I'm going to sort of try and swing around with these guys while I come in for a frontal attack with these. Let's get these guys into a group. So, and let's get you two into a group as well. And you two can just hold back about there. So yeah, everyone's going pretty well so far. Let's actually get the spears to start running up. I don't know if it's really necessary, but yeah, why not? Let's go for it. I'm just going to start pulling these guys around as well. She's sort of telling them to do a little bit of a swerve. And yeah, just trying to close the ground between our 2 forces. And here comes more artillery fire. Hopefully most of them will be missing. It does look like it. I'm getting a few good hits on my men, but we're definitely closing out the enemy. Oh, shield wall! No. Okay, just about did it. You guys charge them. You guys charge them. You guys charge them. You guys get into the flank. You guys start running in. Let's start firing on their archers as well. And let's get this unit into reinforce there, our general, and let's get the governor to reinforce there as well. Let's get everyone out of loose formation now as well, actually. Not really necessary. I don't know why I'm not charging those catapults, but should take them out pretty easily. Take a look at the fighting. So we got horse v spear over here. I'm sure we shall win that one. And then moving up, we've got the general crossing through the lines with some axemen as well, taking out the enemy feared spearmen. Looks like they're starting to rout. We've got the enemy general over here in combat with our general as well. Let's get our governor into the battle as well. Oh and yeah, it's an absolute brutal fight over here. I mean, there's going to be a lot of dead after this, just like most battles on Total War, but as you can see, the majority of the enemy men are routing. Let's see what we can do with this force. They're probably getting ripped apart. You charge in over there. You just start firing at them, or into the back of them even. Let's commit these guys. So we are out of reserves now, but it is just a complete and utter infantry clash. Good old classic Total War, as I've been saying. Do we actually have an ability on our governor as well? Yeah, we do. We've got a war cry. So that should help us to defeat the enemies. Let's get these guys in behind. See if we can get some nice shots off. Let's get the spearmen in behind as well. You guys fire at these. Oh, this should be absolutely deadly. I don't think any of these are getting away. Once a volley comes. Still waiting on a proper volley. Should be here soon. Come on, get a nice volley off. Oh, it's good enough. They'll probably rout soon enough. Yeah, it looks like they're routing there. So let's get these guys into the battle. Let's start enveloping over here as well. Looks like we are going to manage to capture the enemy units, but it's going to take a while. And yeah, these guys don't need to fire anymore. Neither do you. And yeah, it looks like we are going to get a nice charge off over here. Let's actually line up for it. Get them both in at the same time. They're going to turn to shoot on us. So we're going to charge in. And they're going to rout straight off the field as well. So get this one. Yeah, and they've just routed there anyway. So they are going to survive, but we should be able to run them down. And yeah, we didn't manage to kill too many of them. We don't have any cavalry, but we can shoot some of the remainders of the enemy forces. Let's make sure we take out as many as we can. Let's actually stick it on fast forward. Should be able to wipe out a bunch more of this unit if we can. So I don't know. See if we can actually get them running. So maybe able to catch some of them off guard. There we go. I think that's enough. I think none of them are gonna get away after we chase them down anyway. So let's go ahead and end the battle right there. So yeah, they have 191 remaining. We still have over 1,000. We didn't take too many losses in that battle. You don't really expect to when you're playing the AI, but you know, still can get some good battles in campaigns. That's why I'm really looking forward to this co-op campaign with Celtic Warman. It's going to be great. So because you know we can fight against each other in every single battle, or we can team up against large AI armies. It will be really fun to do. So let's see if we can. Yeah, let's just kill the rest of these captives. Chase the army down with, I mean, how many is going to be left? Yeah, we can definitely chase them down. We should just be able to destroy them with an aggressive stance. Oh no, they're actually going to survive, which is a little bit funny considering we can just go ahead and kill them there. Yeah, there we go, they're dead. So I don't know why it didn't just kill them off in the first place, if it was just going to do that. But yeah, we've managed to deal with that rebellion again, and we still have a few turns left to do that, to get that army up and running. But over here now, again, looking at all of our units and our stats, we've got public order increasing across the board. So yeah, I'm not really too worried about having too many armies everywhere at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the army in position according to the game to keep the public order up, because if you didn't know, you actually get some military presence and military crackdown that improves public order. So we'll keep a couple of units there just to act as a public order buff. Let's get some little stats upgrade in there as well. Actually add to his house build, give him some more armor and some unit experience for land recruits. And we can actually add over here as well one more. Oops, let's get a little bit of cunning. So, no, we can actually add, what else can we do? Oh, one more as well. Let's go for this one. Just a bit more authority as well. So, that's pretty much everything we've accomplished. What we set out to do was to take Chester, and also to fend off the rebel forces. We have got our public order under control now. It should keep stabilizing as well. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed. And in the next episode, we will be sailing across the narrow sea, Game of Thrones reference, to Downpatrick, and we shall be engaging in war with the Kingdom of Islay. So that should be a great battle, as I'm sure they will have a army ready to defend Downpatrick against Halfdan's or Bjorn's warriors. So that should be good. But guys, yeah, as I said, if you have enjoyed this episode, I'm really glad that you did, and I'd be really glad if you went ahead and left a like as well, guys. So yeah, please do. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want to go ahead, hook up with me to play some Total War Attila multiplayer battles or something like that. But yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I really appreciate. I'm really grateful for every single one of you guys that do subscribe. It really gives me a little bit of a boost when I log on one day and it's gone from 20 to 21. So yeah, I really do thank all of you who have subscribed, and yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't want to sound like I'm begging, so I'm going to stop there. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you in the next episode.